up, we have had a lot of stories when it comes to menstruation. You probably have different information when it comes to menstruation, but is it true? Welcome to Young and Health, where we tackle everything concerning the sexual and reproductive health rights of the young people in and around Zimbabwe. My name is Visli, and today we're going to be unpacking the myths and misconceptions around menstruation. And I'm joined by a young lady from the parliament, from the junior parliament of Zimbabwe. Welcome to Young and Health.
Thank you.
So, what's your name?
I am Honorable Juliana Wede from Masvingo West constituency.
Oh, nice, nice. How does it feel to be in the junior parliament?
It's great. Also, I feel blessed.
Oh, nice, nice. It's really good to see young people taking up space like that.
Exactly.
Okay, so now you know what we are here to be talking about, the misconceptions and myths around menstruation. And you're a lady, I'm sure you understand that a lot from experiences. Experience is always the best teacher. So let's talk about it. What is a myth?
Okay, a myth is a story based on tradition, and it is something that is believed to exist but has no solid evidence.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, now you have to tell me the myths that you've had, since you say they're stories.
Okay, number one,
Mm-hmm.
if you skip your periods, then you are pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Okay, number two, women are considered to be impure, dirty, sinful, and unclean during their periods.
Okay. All right.
Number three, you should not wash your hair during your periods. Number four, you cannot exercise during your periods.
Mm-hmm.
Number five, if you tell others that you are on your periods, then you'll be barren.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. You know, the one I've had when I was growing up is in the rural areas, if you pass through where they're heading cows, where the cows are and you're on your period, you have misfortunes. And if you pass through a borehole, it'll dry up. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I once heard about passing through culture.
okay. Now let's go to misconception. What is a misconception?
Okay, so a misconception is a view or an opinion that is incorrect because it is based on faulty thinking and understanding.
Okay. Do you have one of those misconceptions when it comes to menstruation?
For now I don't.
Not anymore. Or
Yeah.
okay. All right. Nice. So let's just jump into it. How was your first experience with menstruation? How was it?
Okay,
Tell us the story.
the story. My teachers used to tell me that the symptoms are, abdominal pain,
Mm-hmm.
cramps, headache, and mood swings. But on my first menstruation, I just saw blood flowing. There was no such symptoms. So I just thought maybe it's not menstruation. I ignored.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
The next morning, my mom saw I had spoiled. So she talked to me and she said that she had menstruated and
Oh, she took you through it. So you saying you got first the knowledge about menstruation from your mother or your teachers?
my teachers, but
Okay.
they only told me the symptoms and stuff, but they did not tell me how to manage.
So you said that when you first got your period, you didn't know that was it. So how did that affect you?
Mm, it didn't affect me much. In fact, I had knowledge now that that's what girls go through when they menstruate. It didn't affect me much. I just isolated myself a bit from others because I was very young. I didn't think I can menstruate at that age.
Oh, you menstruated at an early age.
I was 12.
Oh, okay, yeah, but that's the normal stage. I think I was 12 as well when I first got my period. So how did you manage the situation? Let's say it's a school day and then you're menstruating. How did that go for you?
I
Or you just menstruated on weekends?
Okay, I had gone to a show, the National AIDS Council,
Mm-hmm.
and then Endimrizo was there.
Yes.
We were having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So When I found out, I just went home, but I didn't tell my mom.
Why didn't you tell her?
I can't say.
Okay, is it the stigma of not wanting to talk about it? Because when growing up, it's one of the myths that talking about menstruation it's a taboo. How confident are you talking about menstruation? Maybe with your friends, with your family.
When I got to secondary school, I was now comfortable, but at primary, no.
Okay, yeah, and you find out that you're not the only person who's just shy about it, who wouldn't want people to know they should. Because I remember when we were in primary school, when someone menstruated, it was just something else. All right.
Yeah.
So um, how how is okay? We talked about the misconceptions and the myths around and how you in your first encounter. So you find out that when it comes to menstruation, there's a lot when it comes to menstrual health management. So how do you do that? Let's say you're having cramps, like how do you get your pads and all, like how's the process? Is it expensive for you? We always talk about the period poverty and how the lack of knowledge about it is just increasing period poverty every day.
Okay, at my school, we are very fortunate. We are given pads, sanitary pads.
Oh, everyone.
Yes, everyone.
Oh, that's good.
So, not much of a big deal.
Okay. Yeah, you just have to keep in mind that that young lady out there in the grassroots areas who probably don't have schools or fortunate enough to be providing those sanitary wear for them. So just having those young girls in mind, what do you think can be done to make sure that when it comes to menstruation, our young people are informed, and then these misconceptions and myths are diluted in order for even your young sister in primary to be confident enough to come home and say, "This is what happened," even to talk to the brother as well. What do you think should be done, either by government or by CSOs? Yeah.
Okay, I think young women should be empowered with knowledge about their sexual and reproductive health rights and also mental health. If these young children are told about this, they can fight these cultural taboos. When they know the biology behind the menstruation, they should get access to the correct information on menstrual management. I also think that awareness campaigns should be held at community level and at schools. So at community level to benefit those who do not go to school. I think also that sexual and reproductive health rights clubs should be formed so that these girls get knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that to those who are very fortunate, they should donate sanitary wear to others. That's what I think.
There you have it. For these and more conversations, don't forget to follow us every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Sometimes, same place at 263 UTV. And also don't forget to follow our social media platforms at 263 UTV on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Goodbye.